Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the new moon in Cancer that is happening on June 29th, 2022. This is a reading for the collective, so there are no pals to choose from today. In a minute, I'm going to talk about what a new moon is and what this specific new moon means, as well as I'm going to talk about some astrological events that are happening around the time of this new moon as well, just to give us a broader perspective and understanding of what is happening on a collective level. So if you're not interested in hearing about any of that, feel free to scroll down to the description box or the pinned comment, and you can just skip ahead to the actual reading. For the reading itself, I have a bunch of oracle cards prepared. So first we're going to take a look at the overall energy and main theme of this new moon in Cancer, and then we'll be getting more information with the tarot, and then close the reading off with some guidance, advice, and final messages for you. A couple of quick disclaimers before we start. Tarot is just a tool that reads the current energy, and energy is always changing, so remember that you have free will and the power to create change. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force all the messages to fit you and your life. There could simply just be messages here that are meant for other people watching that just aren't meant for you. So let's talk about this new moon, shall we? New moons represent new beginnings, setting intentions, starting new projects, and manifesting. The moon is Cancer's ruling planet and very much loves to be here. This new moon is also the first of the summer season, as Cancer's a cardinal water sign. Cancer rules the home, both our physical home as well as our metaphorical home, or where we feel like we belong. You may see changes around the home, such as redecorating, landscaping, renovating, moving, or even investing in properties. This new moon will also have an effect on romantic and family relationships. It offers an opportunity to bond and deeply connect with those close to us or those we wish to be closer to. There could be a fresh start in your connections if both parties choose to forgive and move on. You may also be meeting someone new that could have a significant impact on your life. Cancer is very nurturing and loves to feel comfortable, so inviting your loved ones over to hang out at home may be just what you need. There's an opportunity here to reflect on your relationships, your home life, your ancestry, and where you plan to root yourself going forward. Some other important astrological events happening around the time of this new moon. So on June 28th till December 4th, we have Neptune retrograding in Pisces. The planet of illusions, dreams, creativity, and spirituality retrogrades in its ruling sign of Pisces. Here we're given the opportunity to lift the veil and be honest with ourselves if we've been over or under idealizing or romanticizing a person, situation, or project. Have you been looking at something only through rose-colored glasses? Or have you deserted your dreams in some way? Things will start to become more clear, but at the same time, we may struggle with doubt and trusting our intuition. This newfound clarity will show how you move forward in a way that honors your authenticity. This retrograde is happening in the 8th house, the house of deep transformation and rebirth. Subconscious fears or beliefs regarding emotions, creativity, spirituality, and even your desires will come to the surface to be addressed and transmuted in a way that better serves you. On June 29th, we have the Sun in Cancer squaring Jupiter in Aries. With these two titans squaring off, there may be a tendency to go overboard. So think being overly confident, overspending money, overindulging in food or substances, taking on too much risk, so on and so forth. You may feel very energized and hyped up, or you may feel low, sad, or unmotivated. There's a conflict of interest of some sort. You may feel torn between doing something for you and acting in accordance with others. The ego is strongly being highlighted here. You may also start to question yourself or certain ideals you have, which can be beneficial and lead to growth if this intense energy can be harmonized so you're not acting arrogantly or feeling doubtful of what you're capable of. Also happening on June 29th, we have Venus in Gemini sextiling Jupiter in Aries. This is a really blessed time for opportunities and new beginnings. Jupiter boosts Aries' confidence and natural leadership qualities, so you'll be taking things into your own hands here. Creativity, initiation, and progress are all keywords. It's a great time to start or launch projects that you feel passionate about, especially with Venus's influence here. Venus in Gemini encourages us to connect with new people who have unique perspectives or with people who share similar values to you. Something else to note is that this energy carries a very fun and flirty energy. This is a great time to go out on a date or seek new muses for your creative endeavors. On June 30th, we have the Sun conjuncting Lilith in Cancer. The Sun's influence puts a spotlight on our shadow here. As the moon moves around the Earth, the point of its orbit that is furthest away from the Earth is known as Black Moon Lilith or Lilith. This part of our chart shows us where we're rebellious, unwilling to compromise, and where we value freedom and liberation. It can also represent the shadow and darker parts of ourselves that we repress or bury. Lilith in Cancer is a typical rebellious teenager who breaks curfew and throws family tradition out the window. As both of these cosmic bodies represent divine feminine energy, there's encouragement to set strong boundaries so you don't overgive, over-nurture, or overextend yourself in any way. There's a need or even an obsession with being needed by others. With the Sun bringing this to light, it offers a chance for healing. On a lighter note, this transit can also indicate a passionate, sultry, romantic connection. On July 2nd, we have Mercury in Gemini trining Saturn in Aquarius. The planet of communication and information forms a harmonious transit with Saturn, the planet of responsibility. This is an excellent time to hunker down and get some work done, as you'll feel motivated and have the discipline to focus and concentrate. Saturn reels back Mercury's mercurial energy of bouncing from thing to thing. Use this time to plan for the future, sort your finances, work on projects or presentations, and gain advice from authority figures. There's an opportunity to make leaps and bounds when it comes to pursuing your dreams during this time. Also happening on July 2nd, we have Mercury in Gemini squaring Neptune in Pisces retrograde. So this transit here offers the opportunity to have an honest conversation with someone, even though it may feel uncomfortable. It's time to tell someone how you really feel and where you see the connection going. You may also be hearing from someone or receiving information about them. Because Neptune is in retrograde, you're less susceptible to lying or being lied to, but always use your discernment and trust your gut. On July 2nd as well, we have Mars in Aries squaring Pluto in Capricorn retrograde. With Mars and Pluto squaring, this is a battle for dominance. Pluto's all about transformation and transmutation. This retrograde forces us to look inward at our shadow, particularly in regards to power, desire, authority, and recognition. This period is an opportunity to reflect on what our true motivating factors are. Once we identify aspects of our shadow, Pluto retrograde offers a time of purging old wounds, outdated mindsets, and generally anything that's been holding us back from stepping into our power. With Mars being in Aries, you'll feel bold enough to take the lead in the healing journey, as long as your ego doesn't get in the way. There may be power struggles between you and others, especially figures of authority. Don't get too caught up in the blame game. Confrontation is likely during this time, so be cautious about aggression and control. On July 6th, we have Venus in Gemini sextiling Chiron in Aries. This is an opportunity to work through relationship wounds, blockages related to self-worth, and issues with identity and relationships. Venus in Gemini indicates having a heartfelt conversation with someone, or journaling, writing a letter, or any form of therapeutic communication. maybe opening up to a trusted loved one about past experiences or fears. There's a willingness and motivation to work through these issues with Chiron in Aries. Last but certainly not least, on July 8th, we have the Sun in Cancer squaring Chiron in Aries. The Sun squaring Chiron challenges us by illuminating wounds related to our ego, identity, and sense of purpose. Chiron in Aries can be quite intense, as Mars-driven Aries is a fiery warrior that tends to be blunt and straightforward in how to deal with things. There's a lot of masculine and cardinal energy here, so you're likely to take initiative in dealing with issues as they come up. You may struggle to identify how you fit into the world. Wounds related to the home and ancestry are also likely to come up during this time, particularly in regards to the mother and father. Cancer may have a hard shell, but can be quite sensitive and crabby when provoked, and Aries certainly doesn't give a fuck. So be mindful of explosive emotions. Find healthy outlets to cope with strong emotions that come up. So now that we have an idea of what's happening in the cosmos, let's go ahead and jump into the reading now. So for now, I'm going to put the tarot deck off to the side. We'll use that in a little bit. And first, we are going to take a look at the overall energies and main theme for this new moon in Cancer. So we have empowerment, number 26. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we're all connected through the same source. So we actually got two of these chakra cards. We have soulmate with the root chakra. And we also have instinct with the crown chakra. We have the cobra with the fire element. We have purity. And we have breathe, number 29. So I feel like there's going to be a very, very significant meeting, a crossing of paths with someone really, really important to you. This could be someone that you already know, or this could be someone new entering your life. But with soulmate and instinct here, as well as this empowerment card, because it says it supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we're all connected through the same source. And speaking of source, we have the crown chakra here, and we have the soulmate card. So I feel like this new moon in Cancer is really bringing us together with an important soulmate figure, or an important person who's going to play an integral role in our lives somehow. This person is a teacher or a mentor of some kind, or the purpose of this connection is for you to both teach and learn from each other. And this is a very divinely orchestrated and guided connection. We also have, so in this breathe card and in soulmate, both figures have their eyes closed. There's a sense of like serenity, of peace. This could be something that you've been trying to manifest, if you've been trying to call in a soulmate of some sort. And I just want to quickly say, a soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It could be a platonic connection. It could be a business partner. It could be a family member. It could even be a pet, okay? So you'll just have to take what resonates for you personally, because it's going to be different for everybody. But again, with the soulmate card, we have his eyes are closed, but his third eye is open. And then he has another eye here on his palm, which he's situated above his head. So it's like the crown chakra here. This hand is also making me think of the Hamza. So this connection is very protected. I also feel called to say that you are very protected, especially with all of these white wolves. This is a very important symbol for you. And I'm getting two messages with this. So these white wolves are, if you see them in real life or pictures of them, see them on TV, like whatever the case. One message is that this is a sign from your guides or from source, from universe, showing up and letting you know that you're being protected, you're being looked after, that you're safe. And as well as these white wolves are a symbol that the soulmate is coming in. So you may be seeing like white dogs or white wolves as this meeting approaches your life. But this is a like very, very deeply spiritual connection. I would say that you and this soulmate have spent many lives together, many past lives. You may have, I would say you're from the same soul tribe, that there's this deep sense of familiarity when you meet. And it's also possible that you may have the same mission or the same purpose, and you get together in different lifetimes and come together and really help not only move closer towards fulfilling this mission or this purpose, but also you really help each other evolve and grow from incarnation to incarnation. This is a kind of connection where you don't have to speak to communicate. You could simply just look at each other and know what the other person is thinking. You may experience telepathy with this person. You may frequently see this person in your dreams, or they may dream of you as well. So you may actually meet in a dream or see this person in a meditation before actually meeting them in person. But both of you have a very, very strong connection to source and a very strong connection to each other. Meeting this person may trigger a Kundalini awakening of some sort, whether this happens for you or this person or the both of you. I see that happening as well. You definitely get together in different incarnations to help each other ascend and reach new levels in your soul's growth and evolution. And it's like the energy between you, it's so pure. It just literally feels like pure love and light, and there's nothing but good intentions and the desire to be together and grow together. So if you have been trying to manifest someone into your life, whether this is a romantic partner, if you're trying to manifest a new friendship or a business partner of some sort, and if you feel like it's been taking a long time, Spirit is saying to remain patient, because this connection is coming in and it's coming in at divine timing, and it's not something that you can rush. This person will come in at exactly the perfect moment for both you and them and where you're at on your journeys. And it's inevitable that you will cross paths. It's just a matter of time. So they're really saying to come back to present and reconnect with the here and now. And I know it can be hard being patient, but that is the advice that's coming through. It's like really to ground and root yourself in the present moment, and to the less that you go out and try to search for this person, actually the easier it makes it for this person to come in. It's like you don't have to do anything. This person is going to be brought into your life for you. There's nothing that you need to do. So I'm also hearing for some of you, this person could be an earth angel. Like you may think that they're an angel. You may think that they're so sweet and kind and loving. An angel could be like a term of endearment that you use for them, or or vice versa, they may view you as an earth angel and refer to you or call you angel as a term of endearment. This person may also have a dog, like a white dog or something like that. Like they're showing me a Samoyed as an example. So this person may have a dog. And if you're wondering like, well, how will I know when I meet this person? Like, you know, I cross paths with people all the time. Like, how will I know when it's them? You will feel it on a soul level. There's this inner instinct that your soul will have, and you will immediately recognize this person. You may not recognize them physically, although some of you may, because like I said, you may see them in a dream or see them in a meditative state before you actually meet them. But for the most part, you won't recognize them physically, but you'll recognize them on a soul level. You'll recognize them energetically. There's going to be this deep, deep, deep feeling of familiarity, like, oh, there you are. Like it's like how you would greet your best friend from childhood after not seeing them for a while, and you're gonna just vibe instantly. You're instantly gonna feel super comfortable with each other. You're gonna feel like you can talk about everything. There will be really good chemistry between you. You'll complement each other really well, and you'll also have a lot of parallel or shared experiences where you may note that like, oh wow, like I went through this thing that like felt really specific, and like I can't believe that you went through something really similar, even though it was, you know, maybe different context, but the underlying like lesson was the same. For some of you, you may meet this person when you're 26 or 29 years old, or around the end of the month. So I don't necessarily mean the end of the month right now when you're seeing this video. It's possible because the new moon is happening on June 29th. But whenever you're watching this, you may meet this person near the end of the month, is something that I'm getting. Yeah, and it's like you feel this person energetically so strong. It's like you don't even have to see them to know that they're there. So I feel like this person is already quite close. Like I feel like you guys are already in your like energy fields together. You just haven't quite been brought together in the physical sense. So let's grab the tarot. I want to find out more about this because this is just so beautiful. Spirit guides, what do the collective need to know about this new moon in Cancer that's happening on June 29th, 2022, please? It's too many cards. What does the collective need to know about this new moon? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. What does the collective need to know about this new moon in Cancer that's happening on June 29th, 2022, please? What does the collective need to know about this new moon in Cancer, please? Okay, we also have the Four of Wands. Wow, I was just about to say with this Four of Wands that you could really be manifesting each other, because this Four of Wands is sometimes called the 1111 card, because you see these four wands. It kind of looks like 1111, and as you know, 1111, make a wish. So I was just about to say that, and then I saw we had the Magician at the back of the deck. So you guys are definitely manifesting each other in. What else, please, Spirit Guides? What does the collective need to know about this new moon in Cancer? Okay, we also have Death. So we have some Scorpio energy coming through. You or this person could be a Scorpio or have strong Scorpio placements, but you don't have to. What else, please, spirit guides? What does the collective need to know about this new moon in Cancer, please? What does the collective need to know about this new moon in Cancer? What can they expect from this new moon? Oh, wow. We just had the Wheel of Fortune pop out. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. Let's get another card. What else, please, spirit guides? Wow. And we have the Sun. This is, wow. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is crazy. So I mentioned Scorpio with death. With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the fixed signs, which would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. And then we have Leo energy as well with the Sun, and the Ace of Cups is water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So strong emphasis on Scorpio and Leo energy. So again, you may have those placements, but you certainly don't have to for this to resonate. But wow, you guys, this is so beautiful. Okay, what, I don't even know where to start. There's just so much goodness here. What's really beautiful is you and this person have such a deep friendship, or will have such a deep friendship. You guys will really ride for each other. It's like, it's really that energy of ride or die. Like, I got your back. I know you have my back. There's this inherent trust. There's this desire to have them by your side, whether you're celebrating the good times or whether you're going through something hard. It's like you and this person are always next to each other, helping each other out and supporting each other. You and this person also may go through a lot of inner child healing together, and as well you may get this kind of feeling with them where you feel like a kid. Like, I feel like you guys bring out each other's inner child, and like your inner children like get along really well and have so much fun together. I feel like you two will have so much fun with the Sun and the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's just like so much emotional fulfillment, so much joy and happiness, and like this feeling of abundance. Like, it's this feeling of abundance where you could have nothing at all, but if you had this person, you would feel like you had everything. That's the feeling that I get. This person is going to bring in a really stabilizing and reliable energy into your life. And I'm hearing that I just heard serve and protect. So this person might be a police officer for some of you, which is kind of specific, but maybe that's also why they have a dog. They could work in like, I mean, like, I don't really know what it's called, but like, you know, there's different departments in like policing where they work with dogs. It may not be Waite, because I feel like they usually use German Shepherds or something. I don't really know. But this person could be a police officer, or maybe used to be. And there's this really strong sense of freedom that you feel when you're with this person. It's like this feeling that anything is possible, that with the two of you together, you can do anything. You can chase your wildest dreams and like feel like there's no obstacles in the way, even if there are obstacles. And with death here, like I was saying before, it's like this, it's such a deep connection, spiritual connection you have with this person. Like it runs really deep, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, because this talks about destiny and fate, and like it can talk about karma and karmic cycles or karmic connections as well. And you know, keep in mind, not all karma is bad. Like, people receive good karma all the time. But I do feel like this is destined for you guys to meet. This person, for most of you, I see this being a romantic connection. And so if that resonates, this could be the person that you end up marrying and have children with the Four of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Sun here. If that's something that you want, of course. And I would also say that you two really explore your spirituality together. You'll explore your psychic abilities. I feel like you'll talk about really interesting and deep topics like, you know, reincarnation and past lives and like star seeds and space and astrology and like they're showing me like different shamanic traditions and different spiritual practices like in different tribes and things like that. So you guys that may be a common shared interest, something like that, and you guys like to either read about it, watch videos or documentaries about it, or maybe even go to experience something like that together in person at some point in your life. But with the Death card here right in the middle, it's like when you meet this person, it's like you're transitioning and entering into a completely new phase and part of your life. I kind of want to grab more cards. This video might be a little bit long, but I find this really intriguing. Yeah, and with this white dove here, and we have these like white horses as well. All of these, even the snake here is white and the background is colored. All of these white ambles, I don't know what the heck an amble is. All of these white animals are really sticking out to me. This is such a, like, it literally feels like, you know, in Hercules, when all of the gods and goddesses are sitting at the top of Mount Olympus and they all like talk and stuff. It's like they're literally showing me, it feels like your guides and this person's guides and like spirit and everything have gotten together so long ago to coordinate this meeting, and it's like I feel like everyone is very excited about this. It's like they're literally, with this dove here, I don't know, it literally just feels like they're delivering you this beautiful person into your life. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Death card here? Can you clarify death? Ooh, I'm hearing, is it called Rising Sun by, oh my god, now I can't believe I forgot who it's by. I love this song. I'll put it on the screen, but that's the song I'm hearing. So we have the Knight of Cups. Wow, and we have the Empress. And on the back of the deck was the Four of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, it's like this person is going to come into your life and offer you something really substantial, really solid. And it's like this person has a lot of integrity and they're very honest, and it's like they mean what they say. And they're going to offer you something really serious. Like, they're going to make it known that, like, I'm only here for you. Like, I want to be with you. You're my person. This feels like it's one of those connections where you meet and fall in love really quickly. And, like, the connection just goes fast. Like, I don't know how to... Like, okay, you know, some people, they'll meet when they're in high school and then they date for, like, you know, 10 years or something like that, and then they get married, and it's kind of like a slower storyline. This feels like very quick, and it's not in a bad way, and neither situation is good or bad. This just feels very fast because it's like on a soul level you guys know each other, and like you can't deny the energy, and you guys will really want to nurture and take care of each other. Like, you're gonna be entering this like really, really abundant, fruitful time. I'm so shook at these cards that we have today. So more water sign energy with the Knight of Cups, and with the Empress, we have Libra and Taurus energy as well. Yeah, and we have the Six of Pentacles that was underneath the Four of Pentacles. So it's like more Libra energy here with the scales, but it's like, it's balanced, it's mutual, it's reciprocated. There's a lot of respect. There's equal give and take. It's like you guys support each other. It's not like one person doing all the work and the other person benefiting from this. This is like full of blessings. Like, your life is going to change so much after you meet this person with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress here. Everything's going to change in an amazing way. This person really has a lot of love for you. Really has a lot of love. Really wants to support you and take care of you. Super, super romantic. Super sweet. And also really funny, I'm hearing. This person will love to make you laugh. They love your laugh, and so they're gonna want to make you laugh all the time. I want to grab a couple more cards, and then we'll grab some advice for you. Spirit, please, is there anything else that the collective needs to know about this person or about this new moon, please? Is there anything else the collective needs to know about this person or about this new moon? I can't help but notice, so with the wheel here and the sun, with the like the circle imagery, and we also kind of have it here in the empowerment card. And we have spirals here in the soulmate. It's like this idea of continuity, of it's like, even when we complete our incarnation, it's like the journey never ends, and then we go into our next incarnation, and then it's like, then you find each other again. And then also having the root and the crown chakra, it's like the first chakra and the final chakra. And I was talking about Kundalini awakening, where it's like this energy moves up from the root and it goes up to the crown, and then it comes back down to the root and it goes up again. And it's this like continuous loop of energy flow. And again, here we have this overflowing of energy. Is there anything else the collective needs to know about this connection, this person, or this new moon, please, spirit guides? Ooh, oh my God. Look at that. We have the Lovers. And with the Three of Wands on the back of the deck, I was feeling this before, but I didn't say it. You might be from different countries or have different nationalities. One or both of you may have traveled a lot. Maybe when you were younger, or your family would travel around a lot. Oh, I have goosebumps. You know how I was talking about a police officer before? Because I heard serve and protect. They also may have been in the army or something like that and have, oh yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. So this person may have served in the army or the military or something like that, any branch of the military. So they may have traveled a lot or been to different or remote places of the world as part of their job. Even if they weren't in the military or anything like that, I still feel like this person would have traveled for work or just traveled a lot at some point in their life. But look, with the Lovers, I mean, Spirit has made it very clear what kind of a connection this is. This is definitely a soulmate connection with the Lovers. And we have Archangel Raphael here on the Lovers card. So he is one of the many entities that have been working with both of you, trying to bring you together and trying to help this connection. Yeah, and you guys will, it's like you really see each other. It's like you see through facade, you see straight into this person's soul and the other way around. And it's like with this person, it's like you're not going to be afraid to be vulnerable. You're going to want to be vulnerable. It's going to feel like the most natural thing to do. And you may even catch yourself at different times being like, oh my God, like I've never told anybody any of this stuff, and I like just met you and I feel like I can tell you all of these things about me. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Wow. I'm going to leave the Lovers out because I just love this so much. For some of you, I'm hearing 6 months. 6 months is when you may meet this person. Okay. And also, I don't know where it went now, but the moon kept kind of sliding out a couple times. So I feel like, well, again, more Cancer energy there, but I feel like this this will be a surprise meeting. Like you're not gonna be expecting it when it happens, basically. Okay, so let's look at some advice for you. We have the Sacred Flow of Yes, number 30. And this fish here, it makes me think of Pisces. Okay, and then we also have You Are Epic, number 4. Let me move this over. Exactly. So the advice is to go with the flow, to validate your feelings of impatience and frustration, but then to surrender that and to come back and ground yourself to this place of just because it's not here yet doesn't mean that it's not coming at all. And in the meantime, ground yourself in the present moment and focus on the here and now. And as you go with the flow, this person will eventually be brought into your life. Because sometimes when we're constantly like, oh, where is this thing? Where is this thing? It's not here yet. When is it coming? It can create a lot of resistance. And what else I'm getting with this card is, so they're referencing the movie Yes Man. It has Jim Carrey and some other people in it. It's really good, but basically it's about this guy who usually says no to like everything. And then he goes to this conference and basically the program is to start saying yes to everything. So when invitations come your way or an opportunity comes your way, to say yes. So I feel like, especially with the when we had the moon coming out before, say yes to different opportunities or invitations that are extended to you, because this is how you could be meeting this person. So you may meet them at a social function, for example, with this 3 of Cups here. So if you get invited to go to a party or a networking event or to like, I don't know, some new place, say yes, because you might meet this person while you're there. And this You Are Epic card, it's making me think of the Emperor because it's number 4. And it's making me, like, the message that I'm getting is like, you're on the right track and like, you're doing everything that you need to be doing. We have 4 fours. So we have the 4 of Wands, and then the Death card reduces to a 4 as well. So you're heavily protected. Okay, you're really being guided and supported at this time. And all of this yellow and orange and red, like, colors that we have here, if this is a romantic connection, I'm literally hearing that the sex is great, so I guess that's something to look forward to. But this feels very passionate. It feels very fiery, very emotional, a lot of chemistry, and it's also very creative energy. There's a good balance between masculine and feminine energy, and I see this in many different places with like the Lovers card, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and with this orange and yellow, it's like you guys will really empower each other and really hype each other up. I feel like one or both of you are creatives, and you'll really help each other to explore your creativity and explore your creative pursuits and to really like put those out into the world. So I don't know if you guys are artists or like wanting to do something like that, but I feel like someone, one or both of you, is kind of interested in that or wants to do that, and you'll help to get there together. Our next two advice cards, we have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. And then we have You're Very Close to Achieving Your Goal, Gibbous Moon. That's what I said. I feel like I feel like you guys are already in your energetic fields, but you just haven't been brought in contact in the physical yet. But it's like you're so close, you're right there. This could even be by the next full moon, which is, if you're watching this when it's uploaded, the full moon in Capricorn is on July 13th, I believe. I think we already had the full moon in Virgo a few months ago. But this is what this full moon in Virgo card is saying, is that like, because I feel like you've been waiting so long for this, you may start questioning like, you know, maybe this person hasn't come into my life because like I'm not good enough, or because, you know, I'm not as advanced, or I'm not like on their level, or like maybe they're out of my league, or maybe it's just unattainable. And you couldn't be more wrong if that's what you've been thinking. You are good enough. You are enough as you are. And this person is also gonna say and believe that about you. Like they are gonna love you for who you are. You don't need to be any more healed. You don't need to be any more talented. You don't need to be any more attractive or funny or smart or kind. They're gonna love you exactly how you are when you meet. And they're gonna of course like support your growth, but they're never gonna want you to change who you are at your core. Like they're just gonna love you for you. Very strong message. Ooh, I just saw 55:55 on the timer. So big shifts and changes coming, especially with this Wheel of Fortune and Death. This is like I said, you're really not going to see this coming. This is just going to be like, it's going to happen. And I will say also, it's inevitable, because we're talking about fate and destiny, and we're also talking about death. Death is the one thing that is certain, right? Change is the one thing that is certain. So it's like, it is inevitable that this is coming in for you, okay? So these tea leaf oracle cards are going to represent any final messages, anything else that you need to know about this new moon. So we have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. We have rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. I love that. We have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. We have the month of May. Okay, yeah, so this person could really be a Taurus or an Aries. Or maybe you're born in May. We have happiness. And we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yes, and look at this. We have more white birds here. So seeing white birds or doves, I would say, is another really strong, significant sign for you. As well, Aphrodite may work with one or both of you in this connection, because I know doves are one of her symbols. But this is really beautiful. This grasshopper card, situations in the balance that require careful handling, this makes me think of temperance. And it's bringing me back to that message of being patient, really tempering these feelings that you have, whether you're feeling impatient or frustrated, or whether you're feeling like really excited about things, which is such a beautiful energy. But your guides really want you to, they don't want you to feel distracted by these messages. They want they want to share these messages with you to give you the confirmation that you've been seeking, but they really want you to reconnect back to the present moment and focus on the here and now, and not to worry about when or how all of this is going to happen, because it's like they're taking care of that. They're like, you don't need to worry, you don't need to know. You just focus on here and now. You focus on your happiness, creating this happiness for yourself. With bag here, maybe focusing on your job or your career at this time, or making money or something like that. You could be moving as well, is something else that I'm getting. But there's so much, like, okay, in this May card, we have this flowing water. We also have that imagery in the Empress card that came out. There's a waterfall behind her. We have this sacred flow of yes. We have this lady sitting in a lily pad in the breathe card, like in the water. There's so much flowing water here with the Ace of Cups. It's like they really want you to just be in a state of flow and to be fully surrendered. And they're showing me someone sitting in, like, you know, those inflatable pool donuts, and they're like in a lazy river, and it just carries them along. It carries them downstream, and it's like, by being in the flow and being surrendered, this is literally how you're going to be brought down your path and connected with this person. You may also see grasshoppers as a sign, is something else that I'm getting, and rainbows too. Oh, and now I'm hearing this song. It's called The Best of Me by The Starting Line. And there's a line in the song that goes, "Tell me what you thought about when you were gone and so alone. The worst is over. You can have the best of me." And that's what I heard. I'm hearing that song, and it was when I was looking at this rainbow card. The most difficult part of a situation is over. The worst is over. You can have the best of me. You're very close to achieving your goals, and there's a lot of new beginnings, possibilities, and offers coming in with the Archway here and the Ace of Cups that have so much potential to make you happy and bring you a lot of fulfillment. So you guys, that's everything that I'm seeing for this reading. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss out on when I upload a video. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends!